Hi, so I'm here with Wrigley and Prince St. Berdoodle litter. They are 4 weeks on Monday, so they're getting close to 4 weeks old. Some of them are weighing 4 pounds. Some of the bigger boys are weighing 4 pounds. So let's just jump right in. To start with, I have the male with the dark blue collar. And he weighed, let's see, I have all my weights. So he was one of the 4-pounders. And so he gained, compared to last week, he gained a pound from last week. And so Bano, he's getting big. He's one of the ones with the reddish coat. He does have a nice blocky head on him. He's definitely one of those bigger males. Super lazy, very easy to get pictures of. So that's nice. So that is Bano. Okay, so I have Meringue here. So they're all starting to wake up. They've been so cute. It takes quite a while to wash and dry them and then to go through all of the pictures. So they all think that they're starving, so it's time to eat again. So they are all being very vocal, so don't mind the puppies in the background. So this is Meringue with the dark purple collar. She was like 3.25 pounds. So she is one of the smaller in the litter right now. Honestly, they're all kind of fluctuating in weight and whatnot, but this week that's where she falls. Love her party markings with the red and whatnot. Love that blaze up the front of the face. So she's a cutie. All right, let's see, who do we have? Hold on guys. Okay, so next I have the dark green collar. This is Coconut. Oh goodness, everybody thinks they're starving. Okay, so this is Coconut. Him and Meringue actually weighed almost exactly the same. At 3.25 pounds, and so yeah, he's a little fur ball. So cute. Love those party markings on him. They're really starting to wake up and start moving around and whatnot. We even introduced kibble to them about halfway through last week, and so they're eating kibble and they're nursing on mom too, so they loved that when we introduced it. So next we have Pecan with the yellow collar. He actually was the biggest in weight this week. He went to 4.39 pounds, so he went up in a hurry. Again, big blocky head on him. He's quite the little chunk. Anytime we set the food down in there with them, he just goes right to town. So that is Pecan. Okay, so next we have Rue with the red collar, and he was like 3.5 pounds. So a little bit bigger than like Meringue, but not quite as big as Pecan and who else? Bano. Pecan and Bano, that were the 4-pounders. So just kind of there in the middle. He has a little bit darker coat, so it's not stabled, and it isn't like the party markings with like more of the red. He does have a little bit darker coat, but look at that blaze, guys. Look at that up his face. It's just so cute. And he does have white, actually, that goes all the way around that. So over the next couple weeks, it'll be fun because we'll start seeing more personalities come out on these guys. Between 4 and 6 weeks, we really start seeing them. And honestly, sometimes it takes a little bit longer with this larger breed. These extra large breeds sometimes take, hey, how about you come over here? Sometimes these extra large breeds take a little bit longer to mature and to see some of those personality traits come out and whatnot, but it is fun over the next couple of weeks because they really start to get some personalities on them. So this is the light purple female. This is Sugar, and Sugar Cream. And so you'll notice she is a little bit different because she doesn't have the white blaze that goes all the way up her face. And so I actually quite like it. It kind of makes her stand out a little bit in the litter, with just this little bit of white here, but she's got awesome markings on her. Size wise, she is almost 4 pounds. So she is the largest female, as of now. So that's Sugar Cream. All right. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's Pumpkin with the orange collar. So last week, he was one of the heaviest, but this week he was mid 3s. And so he didn't quite gain a pound this week, but I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But for this week, he only gained like half a pound. But he still is such a sweetheart. He always stands out to me when I'm doing like pictures and washing and stuff like that, because he's just so chill. He just like sits there all the time. He's super chill, laid back. So it's gonna be fun to watch more of that personality come out over the next couple of weeks. All right. Let's see. Oh, this is one of the other big boys. Okay, so this is the green camo collar. This is Key, and he is like 4 pounds as well. So he was one of the other big males. Got that big old noggin on him as well. He's he's got a deeper coat to him. Meringue is over there. I think she's lost out in the woods. Come here, sis. Come here. Come over here. There you go. Okay. So as I said, one of the bigger males. He's actually one of the darker, like he's got the darkest coat on him. And yeah, love that blaze as well. He doesn't have quite as much white back here on him. He does have this white strip that comes up partial up this side, and then a partial white collar that goes off to the side here. So that is Key. Next, I'm gonna do Oreo. So Oreo is just still a little squirt. It's actually really common in your extra large breeds to have a runt or two in the litter. And honestly, sometimes they pull out of it and sometimes they don't. We have her on the mom all the time. We bottle feed morning and night. We do kibble, like she's even eaten a little bit of kibble and whatnot, but she's yet to take off. So we're hoping that over the next couple of weeks that she'll pull out of it. But regardless, she will be one that we keep a couple of extra weeks. So we always, with the runts that don't pull out of it quite as quickly, we keep them until they're at least 10 weeks, because we actually keep them on the mom longer than these other puppies that we will start weaning at 6 weeks. She will stay on her mom until 8 weeks, and then will stay with us until 10. So yeah, send thoughts to the universe that she's gonna pull out, because she is such a sweet little heart. But she's just not quite growing yet. So all right, let's put you back in the basket.
Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. I can't.
Okay, so next here I have Shep with the light blue collar. He is 4 pounds, so also one of the larger males. Him and Sweet Potato actually have really similar coat colors. Let's see, it says, yeah, come here. So I don't know if you can see very well, but these two have really similar coat coloring, like where they almost come off grayish. but it's just like it's a sable color. But Shep wants to go to sleep. Shep is the larger of the two. So this is Sweet Potato, and he is like 3.5 pounds. Where Shep is a little bit bigger, but both of them, I mean, if you look at their heads and whatnot, like they both have really blocky heads. They both have really nice markings up their face. Let's see, on their backs. Shep has a little bit more white on his back than Sweet Potato, but they're both really similar. But Shep has the light blue collar. Sweet Potato has the gray collar. All right, let's see. Next, I think we'll do Apple here. Oh, Apple's always sleeping. Oh, and now she thinks she's starving. So Apple has the lime green color, and she was like right at 3 pounds. So smaller female, but has that really red coat on her. She's always been one that kind of has stood out as well. Just because I'll be like mid shoot with her and she'll just like fall asleep and tip over. And just like that, she was like snoozing in the basket by herself, just out cold. So she definitely loves her sleeps. And I think she has darling markings as well. As you can tell, I'm like obsessed with the markings in this litter. Prince and Wrigley definitely rocked it with this litter, because we've got the tri markings with the blocky heads and the blazes up their heads and the white collars that go around and whatnot. So yeah, we're very excited. Okay, let's come to this basket here. Oh goodness. They've all been laying on each other. And so their hair that we blow dried today is all messy. This is Custard. And so I have to say, so she was like between 3.25, 3.5 pounds. So just right in there as well. She has a tan collar, but she has the cutest mustache. I don't know if you can see it very well, but oh my gosh, that mustache, it goes all the way across that little face. I think it's darling. She also is one with more of the reddish coat and more of the party markings, so like more white on her, except for that darling black mustache. So that is Custard. So this is Butterfinger, and he is hands down the smallest male. He was like 2 pounds, like 2.5 pounds maybe. Smallest male. He has a darling little half mustache that goes off to the side here. Super chill. I think he's really cute too with that frizzy, like it looks like his little poof afro on his head. And he has the white collar that goes across. So as I said, this is Butterfinger with the black collar. Okay, so last but not least is Cherry. She has the pink collar, and she, besides Oreo, she's the smallest female, so she is also like 2.5 pounds. So her and Butterfinger are still just about the same. They both gained about 1/2 pound. She has quite a bit of dark on her back here. They look so cute when I did pictures and we washed them and blow dried them today, but they all lay on top of each other and then they get sputty, and so then they get wet again. But yeah, so Cherry Pie, as I said, they are almost 4 weeks old, and we'll actually be introducing the doggy door to them this week, so that will be fun. And I imagine that they'll probably catch on to it pretty quick as well. But yeah, so just make sure and stay tuned for next week.